To mark the centennial anniversary, the Garden of Ningzhou Palace, also known as the Qianlong Garden, has opened to the public for the first time. It's a marvelous specimen of Qing Dynasty gardens and also a shining example of Palace Museum's century-long renovation and preservation efforts. So I'd like to turn to Jianxi.
I think what we are doing right now is very important as a part of it. We are talking about it and sharing about it. Because when we were doing the documentaries, I found that there are so many things that I don't know, and all those informations are so beautiful, valuable. So I really want to using the filming and the editing and to tell the stories and details that we learned to the audience. And we are hoping that audience can start to their own conversation. Making documentary and both watching documentary is one of the doors that you start that kind of journey.
I think that what they did very nicely is they have some relics which are placed there, but of course you want to touch, right? You want to look around, but it's, it's difficult to do that with ancient relics. What they did is on the glass, they have a touch screen and you can touch and you can rotate the object in virtual reality. And in that case, I think it's good to link the physical object, which may be in some museum, to a way that you can experience it better. So you can really turn it around. And I saw especially children were like, whoa, I can look at it from all sides.
Yes.
Because they also only always show one side, right? But you want to see the back, you want to see the next page. So I think that way, as you suggest, bringing these relics to different places, but also making it observable, to make it viewable from different angles for you to engage with it.
The Palace Museum has created the VR route for us to see on internet. So once you are wearing your personal VR equipment, you're allowed to see those areas that might not be open to the public visit because of preservation reasons. I think that's a very good way to see the whole Palace Museum, because even when you are there in person, because of the distance restriction, you might not be able to see, let's say, the artifacts so close and so clear, but wearing your VR glasses, you can just visit any part of the palace that you want, and you can do that anytime without even being there. So I think that would be a fantastic experience for the visitors.
Everybody plays a very important role in the preservation of the Forbidden City. First of all, we need to abide by the laws and the regulations applied in the Forbidden City. We're not supposed to touch. We're supposed to litter all the stuff in the Forbidden City. I think that's the basic thing. For the new ways, I'm not quite sure about just to advocate for most of those visitors should follow the rules and do not do anything damage to the Forbidden City, to the building, and to the relics being displayed over there.
Well, I'd imagine with 3D printing, we can probably make 3D replicas of the Palace Museum relics and be able for us to be people to really feel them, because the tactile senses are such an important part of our perception. Obviously, we're visual animals, but to be able to feel something with your bare hands, that is a big part of your experience.